Hi everyone, this is Dirk. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm very excited because today I'm testing out the Sony G Master 50mm f1.2, and because I always want to give you something special when I'm reviewing lenses, I drove up to Pine Island to take some pictures of unusual homes and some really cool scenery. For us regular people, the shipping of the Sony G Master 50mm f1.2 started on May 13th, and it was on a first come first served basis. And as soon as this lens was announced, I was one of the first people who registered for this. As you know, this is not a sponsored review. I bought it with my own money because I really wanted to have it. It comes in this fancy carrying case that is also functioning as a protection pouch. Included in the box is the manual, the lens hood and the lens itself. While all other lenses I own have a convex style with the bulge going to the outside, this is a specialty of this lens. It has a concave style bulging to the inside. It is a large and heavy lens. It weighs 1.7 pounds or 778 grams, but attached to the camera it is a very nice balanced weight. On the right hand side is a switch, and you can decide whether you want to have this clicking sound when you're changing aperture or if you want to have it stepless and quiet. On the left side you can switch between manual and autofocus. There are two customizable buttons. By default, the button on the left side is programmed to focus lock. Attaching the lens hood extends the already large 50mm lens by quite a bit. Now let's take a look at the sharpness in the center and the corners. Already at f1.2 we have impressive sharpness in the center, and also the corners are not too bad. At f1.8 the center sharpness reached perfection, but there is still room for improvement in the corners. We see perfect sharpness in the corners at f4. Center sharpness and corner sharpness soften a little bit after f11. We have a pincushion distortion that is only noticeable in the outside corners. We can see a light vignetting that is gone after f2.8. In video mode, this lens performs similar to the G Master 35mm f1.4. But that's not really a good thing, because it's not a snappy focus. I was walking by the camera so slow, I mean I couldn't walk any slower, and still the camera didn't get me in focus. Once it grasps, it's really sharp, but it takes a while. The reason why I'm in love with this focal length is that 50mm is about equivalent to the human eye, so we can capture the world the way we see it. And I think this is something special. Here I spotted a brave bird walking along this shaky boat dock. Now look at this sharpness at f1.2. That's impressive. And this is what you get to see when you're leaving the main road. The image quality is mind-blowing and the colors are so beautiful. Morning. Can you believe this is what you're getting when you're shooting with the aperture wide open at f1.2? Hi there. Cool stop sign, I like it. Yeah, I think so, it's pretty cool. I spotted a small boat going underneath the bridge, and I focused on the captain. To keep it consistent, I only shot at f1.2. So if you like mangoes, then you definitely should come to Bonita Springs. Here's a fruit tree close to the bridge on the old 41. And again, a razor sharp image. I connected my new Rode Wireless Go 2 microphone with the wrong cable to my iPhone. That's why you can't hear a thing. But long story short, what I'm trying to say is that I spotted a large bird cage on the other side and I wanted to take a picture at f1.2. And I still haven't realized that my audio was actually not recording. This time I wanted to take a picture with the edges against strong backlight to test for chromatic aberrations. And although at f1.2 we have a super sharp image again, when we're taking a look at the edges, we see some chromatic aberrations. There is some purple fringing. Definitely a good way to test the bokeh of this lens is here with this old rail tracks. So let's give it a shot. And yes, the G Master 50mm at f1.2 certainly delivers a beautiful bokeh. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you liked it, leave a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching this, and please tune in soon again. Bye for now.